thanks for everybody for being here tonight. And again, we have an exciting program, we think. We hope that you all enjoy it. And now I'd like to turn it over to my lovely co-host, Jennifer Gibson, and have her talk about the order of events and the activities for this evening. Jennifer?
Thank you. Just hope everybody is as excited to be here as Jimmy and I are tonight. Just feel very privileged to be a part of USA Swimming, America Swimming, International Swimming, World Swimming. And we have just so many wonderful people to recognize this evening. And if you notice up on the screens is our order of events for this evening. And we'll see about half of them before we go to dinner, and then conclude with our most exciting events after dinner. So what we're going to start with is the recognition of our international guest, and Jimmy will do that.
All right, we do have a number of people that are joining us. We have about 397 international guests tonight, but there are a few special ones that we'd like to recognize. First, John Kutz from Australia, Dr. Andrei Vorontsov from Russia, Coach Bill Sweetnam from Australia. Feel free to applaud. Some of them are here with us tonight, some of them may not be. Coach Dirk Lang from Germany, Ron McKeon from Australia, Rocco Meering from South Africa, Horst May from New Zealand, Larry Larson from Namibia, Dr. Richard Marmoleo from Mexico, Torre de Favre from Norway. Please give them all a round of applause and welcome them with us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you guys here and join us at our annual clinic. And as many of you know, this is the greatest, the grandest, the best world clinic that goes on around the globe. And we're just thrilled to have you all here tonight. Okay, Jennifer?
Okay, we'd like to recognize some other important people that have given their time to make this American Swim Coaches Association such a great organization. First of all, and people behind the scenes, of course, our great executive director. Please join me in giving him a great round of applause for all of his wonderful, tireless work that he does. John Leonard. And if you would please stand, we'd like to recognize the present board members of ASCA. If you'd please stand, present board members. And anyone in the room that has been a former board member for ASCA that is with us this evening. Another group of people that are vitally important, as we saw, that we were all so fortunate to see, whether we were in London or here at home, watching the amazing show put on for us by our USA team. Those people that have given their time, their energy, their knowledge, their patience to our USA national team. So if you would please stand, if you've ever represented the USA on a national team as an athlete, a coach, or a manager. Please stand. Thank you, because without all of you, we would not be here this evening. So we're going to move on and going to move into our ASCA Age Group Coach of the Year presentations.
This is a very important part of what we're all about, because obviously this is the core of our sport. The people that devote tireless amounts of time, very, very often without the accolades and the recognition, the honors that some of the senior college and national coaches do. So we want to recognize them. We know that some of them couldn't be here with us tonight, but we still think it's important to do so. I would like to have Coach Guy Edson come up and explain the criteria for this award, and then we'll move on and recognize that those are with us.
Good evening. The American Swimming Coaches Association cares about, serves, and deeply appreciates the efforts of our age group coaches. Since 1986, we've been presenting the Age Group Coach of the Year Award. Now, for most of its history, we relied on local swimming committees or local coaches committees to submit a nominee. And for much of the history, we would receive 25 to maybe 35 nominees out of the 59 LSCs. Well, a few years ago, we decided we're going to honor every LSC, like it or not. And thanks to the help of USA Swimming and Tom Avicius in particular, who provides us with a very special list from the Virtual Club Championships of the top teams in the country with the age 14 and under swimmers, we're able to pinpoint the teams and then the coaches of the finest age group teams in each LSC. Now, this year, as always, we give preference to the LSC choice, but in cases where the LSC doesn't submit a nominee, then we'll go ahead and choose the nominee. So we have 59 awards to give tonight. I believe about 10 of the award winners are here. We're going to call all the names in order of LSC, and if you hear your name, please come up, and we have a very nice award to give to you. Thank you.
All right, let's begin, and we'll step through this. Again, those that are here, please come on up to the stage to accept your award from Guy. From Adirondack, Todd Stryker. Alaska, Scott Griffith. Allegheny Mountain, Patrick Wenzel. Arkansas, Evan Johnston. Arizona, Joe Zamatis. Border, Leanne Carter. Southern California, from the Eastern, James Bilbrey. The Metro, Scott Watanabe. Pacific, Christine Quantz. In the Coastal, Mike Ashmore. Again, any of those in attendance, please come on up to accept your award. Jennifer?
From Central California, Ben Britton. From Colorado, Evan Whiting. From Connecticut, Derek Ferrer. Mark Sedlak. Betsy Matheny. From Florida Gold Coast, Luis Soler. From Florida, Sherwood Watts. From Georgia, Charles Todd. From Gulf, Jason Devine. And from Hawaii, Lisa Johnson.
From Iowa, Jamie Langer. Inland Empire, Todd Stafek. Illinois, Kelly Capon. Indiana, Ian Murray. Kentucky, Nate Knopf. Louisiana, Janine Marlborough. Lake Erie, Tim Habel. Mid-Atlantic, Karen Clemens. Maryland, Tom Hines. Maine, Jay Morissette.
From Michigan, Alexandra Plasuchit Morgan. From Minnesota, Beth Youngers. From Metropolitan, Edgar Perez. From Mississippi, Jamie Lee. From Montana, Brendan Smith. From Missouri Valley, Ben Westberg. From Midwestern, Norma Below. From North Carolina, Andrew DeSorgo. From North Dakota, Mackenzie Jeske. And from New England, Ron Zawalik. I guess I have to put glasses on.
All right, from Niagara, Nate Stager. New Jersey, Kathy Corzione. New Mexico, Shay Zhang Xu. North Texas, Heather Mayer. If you got favorites, shout out. You got my permission. Ohio, Chris Head. Oklahoma, Kathy Mendez. Oregon, Matt Crum. Ozark, Colin Kennedy. Pacific, Young, Bill Thompson. Pacific Northwest, Keith Ure.
From Potomac Valley, Yuri Sigiyama. From South Carolina, Tim Conley. From South Dakota, Clyde Smith, Elise Katzinger. Southeastern, Stephen Murray. From San Diego Imperial, Mickey Murad and Mike Galingo. From Sierra Nevada, Brad Robbins. Snake River, Linda Conger. South Texas is Mike Colbar. And Utah, Mark Gray.
All right, one more list here. From Virginia, David Schreck. From Wisconsin, Jacob Johnson. West Texas, Andrew Wright. West Virginia, Michael White. Wyoming, Holly Campbell. And an honorary age group coach of the year goes to 92-year-old Bud Dahlman from South Texas. Let's hear it for all of our winners up here on the stage.
We're going to go down the end and down on the floor and take a group picture. Okay?